Good morning, I'm Steve Johnson. This is just a reminder you can get our iPhone, iPad, and Android app now available for free in the App Store and on Google Play. The Dove is also available on Roku as well. In our news headlines today, as tensions rise in the Middle East, the Israeli government is handing out gas masks to its citizens. Israelis lined up for the masks after the government of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu warned them to be ready for possible retaliation by Syria. The Israeli government says it has no intention of standing down should Syria or Hezbollah attack. Despite the preparedness, analysts for the Israeli military say they don't believe Syria will target them. Still, the prime minister says his countrymen should continue with their daily routines. A military jury has sentenced Major Nidal Hasan to death for killing 13 people at Fort Hood in 2009, but the punishment might take a while. Hasan has said the attack on unarmed soldiers was motivated by a desire to protect Muslim insurgents fighting in Iraq and Afghanistan. Hasan could become the first American soldier executed in more than half a century. Because the military justice system requires a lengthy appeals process, years or even decades could pass before he is put to death. Well, you're going to be finding more people on the road this Labor Day weekend, and the Oregon State Police say that's where they will be as well. AAA predicts a 4.2% traffic increase this year over last year. State Patrol officers will also be on the highway in both marked and unmarked cars. Based on previous year's statistics, an estimated 394 deaths nationwide are being projected. It's a number police like Trooper Bill Matson wants to see reduced and says there are 2 areas they'll be enforcing in the hope of keeping that number low.
The areas that we're looking at as far as the Oregon State Police are concerned are making sure that people are driving sober, or to put it in a negative aspect, not driving drunk, and so that they make appropriate plans if they plan to party or camp or whatever they're doing, so that they don't get some keys and do something that's really stupid. The other area is the area of make sure that when you're taking your trip that you have your seat belts, child safety restraints, booster seats, safety seats, etc., all in place and everybody's secured properly.
Police say that Friday afternoon and all day Monday during the extended weekend are the busiest on the road during the holiday, and as a result it takes extra care this weekend while traveling. Well, fast food protests are underway in cities like New York, Chicago, and Detroit, with organizers planning for the biggest walkouts yet in a push for higher wages. In New York, about 300 to 400 protesters marched at a McDonald's near the Empire State Building. Shortly after the demonstration, though, the restaurant seemed to be operating normally, and a few customers had said they hadn't even heard of that movement. Let's take a look at what we can expect on the weather scene. For Medford and Grants Pass heading into this weekend, partly cloudy today with a high of 89. Same thing for tomorrow, and then sunny skies on Saturday with the highs rising to 94 degrees. For the Klamath Falls area, partly cloudy skies today as well, with a high of 78 today, rising to 83 tomorrow. Sunny on Saturday and a high of 87. Going to the coast, that's where we'll find the rain. There's about a 90% chance today for Coos Bay and Port Orford with a high of 75, 20% chance tomorrow, a high of 72 degrees, and then clearing out the rain a little bit, but with fog on Saturday, with a high, though, only getting up to 68 degrees. And for Northern California and Wairika, partly sunny skies today and tomorrow, a high of 85 today, 89 tomorrow, and 94 and sunny skies on Saturday with the lows in the mid-50s. And that's a look at your latest news and weather. You're up to date right here on the Dove.